Hello and welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. I'm Christy, that's John. Today we're making chicken piccata. I remember going out as a kid and getting chicken piccata at fancy restaurants, and I was always kind of afraid to try to make it, but it turns out it's really easy and it's delicious. I don't know why I haven't been making it all this time. So basically what I have here is a pretty decent sized chicken breast, but it's way bigger on this side than this side, and we want this to cook evenly. So we're going to put it in a plastic bag. We're going to pound it out with a meat mallet or whatever utensil you have handy. The last one I used a bottle of balsamic vinegar to pound out. But anyway, just stick it in a bag or between two pieces of plastic wrap and take your handy dandy mallet and gently pound the thick side until all of the chicken becomes basically the same thickness. That's what you're looking for, evenness. All right, so just take a minute, and it's loud, so I'll be back when I'm done. The chicken is about, I would say, a ½ an inch, pretty much all the way across. It's a little smaller, thinner over there, but that's okay. We're not perfect every time. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of flour on this plate. You don't need a whole lot of flour, just enough to sort of coat the bottom of the chicken. I'm gonna give it a little bit of salt and pepper and some paprika, and that's gonna help flavor our chicken and our sauce when we make it after this. Take the chicken out of this bag and lay it into the flour. Just like that. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more flour on top. There we go. And I'm going to do a little bit more salt, pepper, and paprika, just like before. What we want to do is preheat our pan, which I'm doing, to about medium high. I have about, 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. You could use avocado oil or just something that's not too heavy in flavor. And what we're going to do next is basically fry this chicken cutlet. And the fond from the pan is what's going to make our sauce amazing. So stick this in there. We're going to cook it for 4 minutes approximately on each side. And when we're close to done, I'm going to take its temperature. We want it to get to about 160, 165. We're going to take it out and let it rest. While that happens, I'm going to clean up. We'll be right back. It's been about 4 minutes, so we're going to flip it over. Oh, look at that crust is filling up. Yum. Oh my goodness. So another 4 minutes, and because this is so big, I am going to go ahead and put a lid on it. Be careful using a metal lid in an all-clad or non-stick pan. Just be careful. Put it in and take it out. Don't move it around. All right, 4 minutes. Okay, it's been about 4 minutes. I did flip it over one more time. And I'm going to check it real quick for temp. Woo! Right on, 160. I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to let it rest. Oh, look at all that juice. Yum. That's going to make delicious sauce. All right, while that's resting, we're going to make the pan sauce. I'm going to turn my pan down to about medium, and I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of capers. I'm just going to crush a couple of them to open up the outside and let some of those juices come out. Stick them in the pan here. Move them about a bit. Oh, by the way, it's kind of a messy dish, so you may have some splatters to clean up when you're done. Like my glasses are so dirty right now. Oh man, I can smell those capers. That smells amazing. All right, next we're going to add 1/2 cup of white wine. And I don't know where you live, but I can never pour out 1/2 cup. It always comes out as a cup. So I'm going to drink the other half. To my cup of wine, I am also going to add 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Luckily, I don't have the same problem as I have with wine, so I don't want to drink 1/2 cup of chicken broth. Okay, so now the plan is to wait and let the sauce reduce. It's going to take about 5 minutes, maybe more. Just be patient, and we'll be back when we're ready to add the next ingredient, which is butter and lemon. So our sauce has reduced by about half, actually probably a little bit more. It's a lot of the moisture has evaporated, the flavors are concentrated, so make sure you use a wine that you want to drink because it really does concentrate the flavor in the sauce. Next, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of cold butter, cut it into cubes, and the juice of half of a lemon. The brightness from the lemon is amazing, especially on the chicken. And then the butter gives it richness and thickness and really turns this pan sauce into a sauce. Makes it awesome. So I'm going to continue to melt the butter, stir this around for another 3 or 4 minutes. So the sauce is pretty close, and you can tell when it's close if you can draw a line with your spatula and it stays put. That means we have achieved sauciness. We're going to put the chicken back in, excuse me, if for no other reason, just to warm it back up. It hasn't been out of the pan for very long, but you don't want to serve cold chicken. That's no fun. So it's just going to take a couple minutes, and then we'll plate up. Well, it smells amazing. The chicken is just, it's beautiful. So excited. I'm going to serve mine with some roasted asparagus. You could serve it with some rice, you could serve it with pasta, whatever suits you. All right, we're gonna let this cool off just a little bit. We'll come back and give it a try. Okay, so if you have fresh parsley, garnish with that. I didn't have any, but I garnished with some freeze-dried chives, which are also delicious. So let's try it. Yum. Oh, it's so tender. It's delicious. So picatta means spike. So it makes your taste buds and your cheeks go because of the lemon and the caper. And I'm telling you, it serves its name beautifully. This is an awesome dish. And if you make this for anyone, they're going to be totally impressed. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and try chicken picatta. It's delicious.